This is Director of Athletic Communications David Petroff. I'm here with Josh Williams. Josh, congratulations on qualifying for the NCAA Division III Cross Country National Championships for the second time in your career. Did it back in 2009 and now here in 2011. I wanted to ask first about the regional race down at Rock Island. How did that race transpire? Was it about what you expected? I understand it might have been a faster pace than you were really anticipating.
I knew the race was going to go out pretty fast, so I kind of anticipated it to do so. But surprisingly, we only took it out in like 4:55, which I mean it's faster than my pace for my PR, but it went pretty well, I guess.
Did you realize? Now you were really only not very far behind the leaders. Did you realize how close to the front of the pack you were, or were you somewhat surprised to realize at the end that you had finished 12th, the highest finished ever by an Edgewood College runner?
I decided early on that I wanted to get in a really good position and try to hang on to it as best I could. Mm-hmm. So I tried to stick with the North Central's 7th guy towards the beginning, and then just stay with the front of the pack as best I could. So, I mean, I knew roughly where I was, and then occasionally I'd hear numbers getting thrown out there like 15, 18, 12, and at one point I was in 10th, but I didn't have the legs to finish up to get top 10, but I mean, I qualified, so that's all I'm happy about.
Last time you went to nationals, it was in Cleveland, Ohio. And you were a freshman. Mm-hmm. It was all very new. It was very new to everybody at Edgewood College since we never had a runner qualify before. Is it different this time around? One, that you're not traveling nearly so far. It's in Winneconne, Wisconsin, hosted by UW Oshkosh. And two, that you've just done it before. I mean, is it a different approach mentally?
Yeah, it's definitely different. With Cleveland, we had to go all the way to Cleveland, so it was an 8-hour drive, and I was miserable the whole time in the van. Well, after 6 hours, but yeah, so it's a lot closer, which is great. And I mean, it's mentally I'm much more prepared, just because I've had a lot of big races, and I don't think I'll be as shaken up as I was at the national meet my freshman year.
Now, do you have a goal in mind as far as either a time or a placement, or is there do you just have an idea of how you're going to run the race and let the time and place fall where it may?
Yeah, there is a place in mind, but I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it on camera. But there's definitely a place in mind, and Coach and I talked about it, and we have 2 goals, and hopefully I will get the one that I have set for myself.
All right, well, we will check back with you after you run the race, and we will see how close you came to those goals.
All right, thanks.
Josh Williams, Edgewood College Cross Country's representative at the NCAA Division III Cross Country National Championships. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks.